Hello everyone and welcome to another match of VRML here on VRML 2. Today we have BRAZEN Badgers versus Blade. BRAZEN Badgers on the orange team and Blade on the blue team. And as always, I am your wonderful caster, it's me Ollie, joined here on the cams by our wonderful Alocoste. Looks like we've had a player drop, so just waiting for them to get back in and hopefully get started as soon as possible. I'll just send a ping to the teams, making sure they know that they can ready up as soon as they've got their player in. And we can get started hopefully swiftly. Ping has been sent. Hello everyone to the chat. Hello Crazy Kit. Hello Joey, hello Sir Dimway in the chat, Dr. Bob, Still Skydiver and Burnsy, hello everyone in this chat today joining us for this matchup. Looks like now we have some, it looks like we had another player drop and someone switched teams. This is not looking too nice so far. Dr. Bob, he sure is. I used to be on BRAZEN Badgers, and they seemed like a good team, but that was ages ago since I left that team. And they were good back then, so they seem to have improved now. And Blade was Season 2 team, they've played in Season 2. They're quite a good team. I've not seen much of their gameplay, but they placed fairly high in Season 2, so I would say they're a decent team. Then they got Yogsy. I don't know if Yogsy's a sub, a league sub, or a rostered sub. I don't think he's a rostered sub for either teams. I think he's just a league sub. But yeah. Yeah, Yogsy's a league sub. Yeah, I thought so. Looks like we're having some issues with players dropping in and out. Not being able to get back in. Hopefully they can get those players in soon. Otherwise they'll have to forfeit. Or forfeit a round at least. And then if they don't start soon, then we'll also have to probably move to a different game. Because if they don't start soon. Oh, it looks like we got a player back in. Hopefully just missing one more. Hopefully they can get them in soon and we can get started. So, BRAZEN Badgers, I don't think they've played in Season 2 very much. Actually, I don't think they played in Season 2 at all. I think the only player that was in Season 2 that is on BRAZEN Badgers is Stu94. He played on a team. I don't think any of the others have played, or at least if they have, I'm not sure. I've not seen them, I'm not sure about them. But I think Stu's the only one from that team who's played in Season 2. Compared to Blade, who's obviously all played in Season 2. Leonardo, Legend, JB, they've all played. Actually, Mr. Bullied seems to be on Badgers as well, I believe. Mr. Bullied did he play in Season? I think he played in Season 2. But I'm not quite sure either. Stu I know definitely played in Season 2. I don't know about the rest, to be honest. On BRAZEN Badgers. Looks like we have gotten all 4 players for each side in the game now. Just waiting for that ready up of both teams. Hoping just to get started quickly. We have been waiting here for quite a while now for them to get started. I'll just send them another ping just in case they missed it. Oh no, looks like they are getting started. So here we go. BRAZEN Badgers versus Blade. Season 3 here on VRML Channel 2. We are getting started. This is going to be an interesting match indeed. Here BRAZEN Badgers fast out the tunnel. Getting the headbutt first on the disc. Blue team now missing it. Legend will be able to pick it up. Walks it through the tunnel. Doing a bit of dancing around on those blocks there. Seeing a nice fast pass down to JB on the floor. JB now just walking up again. Misses his grab, but he sends it down to Leonardo. Leonardo gets it in for the 20-second goal time, and they managed to get 2. It's now 2-0 to Blade. A nice fast 2-pointer there, 18 meters a second from 3 meters away. But so it gives them a very early lead. Stu now taking the QB, passing it up to Ando. Ando passing it down to Bullied. Bullied back to Stu. They are getting pressured by the blue sack, but they are not giving up that disc. Bullied with the disc now. Doing a bit of juking around. Breaks up the stack slightly, but they get back together. He sends a clear through. Blue team gets there first, missing the disc, and it will be Lucid who will back it out all the way back to Stu. Stu now dodging that defender, passing it up to Ando. Ando walking it through. Passing it back to Stu. Stu getting pressured, and the headbutt comes through. Will now be Legend picking it up, getting stunned out by Lucid. Lucid now dancing around with the disc on the ground. Sending it over to Ando on the middle diamond. Ando walking it through. Sending it back to Stu. A lot of good passing so far from BRAZEN Badgers. Back to Ando. Ando goes for a shot and he hits it. Now tying the game up 2-2. Looks like it was a bit of a headbutt there from Yogsy as he tried to save the goal. But nonetheless, they still got the goals. 2-2. Tied up. Hello Swagwar in the chat. Saying hello to all of the casters. Legend with the pass down to JB. JB getting pressure, ducks out those attackers or those defenders. Back to Yogsy. Yogsy now doing a bit of dance around, going over to the Legend. Legend passing it up to JB. JB going for the shot, just dinging it. Will be Lucid, who will be able to pick it up for BRAZEN Badgers. Taking his time. Sends it clear all the way through. Back into the blue team bubble, who will be JB, however, who will be able to pick it up. JB trying to send the clear through, just missing it. And it will be Ando picking up, getting quickly pressured. Backs it all the way out. Very smart move. Stu down to Lucid on the floor. Lucid across to Ando. Ando getting pressured, gets stunned out by Legend. Legend manages to pick up the disc and gets the clear all the way out. The stacks are now very close. Lucid has managed to recover the disc and sends it through. Will be JB picking it back up for the blue side. Sending a pass down to Legend. Legend goes for a shot and hits a 3. The goalie just didn't turn around soon enough. It will be a 3-point shot from 11 meters away. Putting it now 5-2 to Blade. Dr. Bob, if you can choose between Sleep or Echo, always choose Echo. That is some smart advice, indeed. However, you probably need a bit of sleep in order to actually play Echo as well. So maybe get some sleep and then play Echo as soon as you wake up. The disc has gotten loose now. Stack is following it. It will be JB picking it up, getting pressured by Stu. Sends the pass up. Just a very close pass. Legend dances around on the nest there, but just misses the shot. Actually, it just gets saved, my bad. Loose in the middle now. Will be the disc. Leonardo will be able to get there first and pick it up. Stuns out Lucid, but Lucid managed to get a hand on that disc. Legend will be back there to pick it up. There will now be Leonardo as Legend gets stunned. He goes for the shot. It's just high. Will now be bouncing around in the orange bubble. Lucid manages to break up the stack. However, Leonardo will pick up, trying to send the pass up. Ando gets the stun off and gets the clear all the way out, back into the blue side. Stack's going through fast. It will be Legend picking up, getting swiftly stunned by Lucid. Just managed to get the disco. However, Lucid will pick up, getting pressured by that stack. Sends a pass up to Ando. Ando down to Stu. Stu gets pressured by Legend, and Legend managed to get the steal. He does drop the disc. However, someone does get the slap away. I didn't quite catch who. A chase for the disc. Leonardo will get there first. However, he gets stunned out, and Ando will steal it. Send it down to Bully on the bow tie. Bully taking his time, sending it across to Lucid. Lucid goes for a shot and hits. It's now a 2-pointer. Putting them within 1 point. This is now a 1-point game. However, it's still 5-4 to Blade. Blade is in the lead by just 1 point. And with 5 minutes remaining, anything could happen in this game. This is still anybody's game. Yogsy with the disc, sending down to the tunnel. Bouncing. Ando will pick up, send it all the way down into the blue bubble. Looks like, oh, that wasn't about to go in, or it was close to going in, but just missing. Legend with the clear. Leonardo will be able to pick it up as it just misses, and he sends it clear all the way through. However, Bullied is there first with his stack and his teammates. So far it looks like BRAZEN Badger's stacks are faster than Blades, just a bit, but if they have them, they are faster. Yogsy now manages to recover that disc, sending it up to Legend. Legend walking through. Those stacks are needed now. They're coming in fast. Gets the pass off, but just misses it. Lucid will be there to pick it up and send it all the way out. Actually, will bounce around in the mid, but the orange stack will get there first and send it all the way through. Looks like he tried to go for a mail slot, but just missed. Will now be JB who gets there first. Sends it clear through. Legend picks it up. Lucid will steal it. Walking it through. Send it back to Stu. Walking it through. Sending it across to Lucid, just missing the pass. The slap does come through from the blue side. Leonardo will pick it up now. Sends it all the way through. Back to the orange side. A quite quick stack coming in. JB with the shot and just dinging it. Yogsy will pick up, however, just dinging it again. 2 dings on 2 shots. Lucid will get the stun and picks up the disc. Clearing it out now all the way through. A close race. It will be, however, nobody getting it yet. Stu getting blocked there. Yogsy picking up and sending the clear through. Legend will pick it up at the mid. Legend goes for the boob shot. However, the defenders just got there just in time to save it. Stu sending the pass. Just headbutting it off somewhere or bouncing off the Pac-Man. I didn't quite catch that. However, Legend will pick up. Getting headbutt it. JB will pick up. Juking out Lucid on the ground here. Sending a pass across. Just missing it. Will be Ando, who will try to grab the disc but just drops it. Race for the disc. Ando will pick up first, sending the clear through, but JB will be at the back to stop it. JB back to Legend. Legend down to Leonardo. Leonardo walking it through, tries to go for the shot. Just gets stunned out mid-throw, and Stu will pick up, sending the clear down. Back into JB's hands. JB with a nice long cross pass over to Yogsy. Yogsy with the pass up to Leonardo. Leonardo walking it through, but a great save from Stu. Stu with the clear. Just getting it stuck in mid. Bouncing slowly back towards orange side. Yogsy will get the stun and recover the disc back for blue team. Sending the pass just high. We'll just go into the opposite trap. A popcorn area, I mean. JB with the disc. Sending it over to Mr. Bullied. Mr. Bullied with the intercept, of course. Now Mr. Bullied with the clear. A stack race. Looks like Orange's stack will be there first. Goes for the shot. Just dings it. However, Ando will pick up first. Trying to go for the back pass. Will be Yogsy who gets there first. Sends the clear all the way through. Back to the orange side. Lucid grabs it. Gets stunned out by Leonardo. Leonardo goes for the shot. And he hits the shot. 20 meters away. 3 points. Now puts them 4 points in the lead. 8-4 to Blade. Polo in the chat. Yes, these are EU teams. Will be Stu taking the QB. Sending it over. Just missing the pass and the stun comes through. JB gets stunned out, but so does Lucid by Legend. Will be Orange team picking up the disc, sending it down, but Leonardo will be there to pick it up. Sends it clear through. The stacks coming through very fast indeed. They have an open goal. The orange stack just could not make it in time. They were so close, but just too slow. They will now have a 6-point lead, 10-4 to Blade. Yes, Crazy Kit, they are European teams. Indeed. Missing the disc now. However, Ando will be able to pick it up again. Sending it through, but Yogsy will be there. Goes for the shot and he hits it. Oh, they are hitting shot after shot now. This is unfortunate. They are getting in the groove and they are just hitting shot after shot on open goal. Goalie or no goalie, they are hitting it. There is no way for BRAZEN Badgers to come back now. They are literally out of time. But they can maybe still make a dent in their points. However, JB will go with that interception and just hit the top pocket for another 3. They have gained distance in this round on their points very incredibly fast. Oh my lord. That was an intense ending to that round. Blade just took off with their points. Absolutely took off. Beautiful shot indeed, Dr. Bob. I thought it was a bit high, but I guess not. Hit the top pocket perfectly. However, that round will go to Blade. I believe the score was 16-4. They gained distance, like I said, extremely fast in those last few seconds of that round. Took off with their points. It went from a 4-point lead to like a 12-point lead in a very fast and short amount of time. Rara VR, because American teams have more skill. I beg to differ. If you put like say a bronze team, which is American, against Gravity, well, you know, Rara VR. You never know. It depends. It would have to be a LAN, because if there was ping disadvantages, then obviously that can make all the difference. Alocoste saying, based on what exactly? Based on what? Yeah, Americans just have more players, doesn't mean they have more skill. I'm not taking anything away from Americans, of course they are very skilled players as well. But just because there's more doesn't mean they have more skill. It's good that you're supporting your region if that's where you're from. But it's not based on region, it's based on the team who's good or not, really. There's a lot of good teams in all the regions. And Rara, if you should tune into more European Master games, and maybe you'll see. Maybe even, have you watched many European games, Master especially? If you haven't, well, come on now, don't make judgments without comparing both. Anyway, I've gone on a bit of a rant there. It looks like we have had a player drop from BRAZEN Badgers again. Let's hope they can get them in fast. Legend saying they are taking 5 minutes ping issues. Yeah, it looks like they have had a player drop, so maybe rejoining to try to fix their ping. I believe, is it 5 minutes or 15 minutes for the technical timeout? Alocoste is here, so he can inform in the chat how long they have for the timeout or the pause before they have to start as a 3v4 until they can get their player back in. I believe in between rounds it's, yeah, 5 minutes. So they have 5 minutes to get their player in until they have to start in a 3v4 in round 2. Just taking a look at the board there. They have had 2.5 minutes. So they have 2.5 minutes remaining. It looks like they have their player back in now. So hopefully they unpause quickly and get started. Again, thank you to all the people who are joining us here today to experience this wonderful matchup between BRAZEN Badgers and Blade. There's currently just under 50 of you, which is an amazing number. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for supporting VRML. We are all very glad that you're here watching and supporting. I'm sure these teams are glad that you're here, hopefully supporting one or the other. Seems they have all their players in, but they're not unpausing yet. They gotta get that pause finished soon and get back into the round. They do have like a minute in between games as well. So, like in between rounds, I mean. So they can always utilize that for whatever they're doing, because they do have all their players back in. Hello, Lockie in the chat. How are you today, my friend? Dr. Bob, you're welcome. We love doing it. We love casting. That is why we do it. We love casting, the community, everything. It's just great. It's very fun. Still still paused. This is... Have they forgotten they're paused? Crazy kit. You got blamed for breaking the rules, yeah. Well, that happens. Especially if it's players, a team's first seasons, they might not be super clear on the rules. They might have misunderstood something. I know that happened in one of my matchups in season 2, when a team took longer than 15 minutes to start the match. And they didn't realize they had to forfeit the first round, and when we told them, they got super angry. Nice to see you here, Lucky, watching one of my casts finally. Okay, it looks like they have unpaused, and we are actually in the countdown already. I didn't realize.
8, 7, 6, 5,
Countdown begins. Round 2 of BRAZEN Badgers versus Blade. Season 3, Week 4, here in VRML 2. Will be Badgers with the first headbutt. However, straight into Yoggsy's hands. They are still stacked. Not feeling much pressure, but Yoggsy sends it through to Leonardo. Leonardo just dodging that stack quickly. JB will pick up off that bounce. JB gets stunned out by Lucid. Lucid will pick up the disc, walking it through, going for the shot, just missing the shot, just missing the half cut. Defenders will miss it. Leonardo, however, will pick it up and send it all the way back through to the blue side, orange side. Quick stack coming in from BRAZEN, getting closely followed. A bit of a stutter there. Stu now with the disc, walking it through, getting pressured by a stack. He managed to get through it, however. JB will pick up, however. I've said however a lot. Ando with the intercept, sending it all the way through. The stack comes through from blue team, however. Yoggsy with the disc, taking his time, sending the clear through. All the way through. That looks like it might go in. No. Just hits the Pac-Man, just off. Yoggsy will pick up, however, dodging those stacks, dodging those defenders, making his way through, sending it past to JB. JB just missing it. Looks like it will be Ando getting there first, closely followed by the stack. Stack comes through, following that clear. They just miss it. It will be Lucid, picking up again, stolen by JB. JB now with the clear, back down to the orange side. Yoggsy. Yoggsy trying to go for the pass, but just missing it off the nest. Will be Mr. Bully picking the disc up now. Dancing around on the floor, sending it over to Yoggsy. Yoggsy obviously with the intercept, very nice intercept. As we've been seeing a lot of those this game from Blade's side. Legend now with the disc, sending it over to Yoggsy. Yoggsy just walking it through, taking his sweet time. They have all the time. Well, not all the time in the world, but they have enough time. Mr. Bully now pick up the rebound, trying to send it through, just missing the tunnel. However, they will get it again. Lucid with the clear all the way down to the blue side now. Leonardo will pick it up there for the blue team. Sending it through. Bouncy clear, but gets through no matter what. It's quick stack coming in there, and it will be Yoggsy picking up this, sending the back pass to Leonardo. Leonardo walking it through, getting pressure, gets stunned out. JB will pick up and try and send the pass over to Yoggsy. Yoggsy will manage to get that pass. Just on the roof here now, on the sides. Dancing around, sending the bounce pass over to Legend. Legend with the pass over to JB. JB just getting stunned out as he tries to go for the shot. Leonardo now with the disc, going for the pass up to JB. JB walking in, trying to go for the shot, gets stunned out. Yoggsy will pick it up, gets stunned out again by Lucid. Lucid now trying to clear it. However, it will bounce not into anybody's hands until Lucid's. Lucid now pick it up and sending it all the way down. JB with the clear, just bouncing, getting stuck in the mid. However, Yoggsy will pick up and send it all the way through this time. Slowly bouncing back to the tunnels, but Yoggsy will pick up, gets stunned. Lucid will pick up, gets stunned by JB. JB now sends a backwards pass over to Legend. Legend with the pass up to Yoggsy. Yoggsy with the pass down to Legend. Legend down to the pass to Leonardo. And Leonardo walking in, just gets stunned. Legend will pick up, however, and puts it in for a 2-pointer. So it's not as quick as a 2-pointer as last game, but still the first 2-pointer of the game scored by Blade. It's now 2-0 to Blade.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Teams entering the arena.
Over to Bullied. Bullied down to Lucid. Open goal. It looks like goes for the shot. Just high. Will now be Leonardo picking it up. Gets stunned by Stu. Stu walking in and he manages to hit it. 2-pointer tying it up very quickly. They're not letting them have that lead for long. 2-2. Tied up. Will now be delayed with their first just advantage of the round. Blade rolling out now. Yogsy for the QB. Yogsy sitting down to the tunnel. Gets stunned out. I didn't catch who that was. Goes for the shot. Just dinging it. That was so heartbreaking. However, Stu will manage to recover it. Duking out the defender. Sending it up to Lucid. Lucid getting pressured and stunned out by Leonardo. Leonardo picks up the disc. Stacked with Legend. They go for the dribble. It's bouncing all the way down, but Leonardo will be there to recover it. Getting pressured by Orange Team. Send them back past to Yogsy. Yogsy will pass up to JB on the shoulder. JB now taking his time. Send a pass over to Yogsy, just missing it. Yogsy had just moved, but he managed to recover it anyways. Send a pass over to Legend, and Legend goes for a shot. Hitting a 2-pointer. 4-2 to Blade. Those are a very nice sequence of passes. Very nice sequence of passes and very nice shot in the end. Lucky. Last round, it was a close game until Blade took off in the last couple of minutes and made it 16-4. But overall, it was pretty much like this. Very close game. Pretty much the whole round until the end there. Stu now with this game pressured. Legend will pick up, gets stunned out. Stu will be able to pick it up, send it down. Down to let Lucid. Lucid with the nice slap back to Bullied. Bullied back to Stu. Stu back to Ando. Making it short all the way back. Bullied with the disc. Duking out that defender. Bullied walking it through. Passing it back to Ando. Ando with the shot on the stun goalie. Just dinging it off the top. Lucid back to Stu. Stu just missing it. However, Bullied will be able to recover it. Getting pressured by the stack there. Duking them out actually. Sending it up to Stu. Stu across to Ando. Ando getting stolen by Legend. Legend now walking through the quick stack coming through. Legend will duck that stack and get the clear. Into Ando's hands. It will not be a clear. Ando up to Bullied. Bullied now going to the floor here. Duking out Legend. Legend Bullied across to Lucid. Lucid now trying to block them. Managed to get the throw off away from Blue. However, they do have their stack and Legend will pick up. Ando with this couple of stuns there, but Legend does manage to get it out just in time and stack there to pick it up again. Walking it through, sending a pass over. Leonardo will pick up off the rebound and score another 2-pointer. 6-2 to Blade. They're now 4 points in the lead. Yes, Yogsy is in fact elite league sub in this round. Bullied. Down to Lucid. Lucid back to Stu. Stu getting pressured, getting stunned out by the stack. Now JB with the disc. Dropping it there for a moment, but managed to quickly pick it up again. JB duking out that stack, passing it up to Legend, and Legend with another slam dunk. Similar to what we saw last game, they are now just Blade just getting in their rhythm, taking off with the points. Absolutely flying. The distance between both teams' points is just getting bigger and bigger in these last couple of minutes. It's now 8-2 to Blade. Stu with the pass over to the tunnel, just bouncing it back, but he will recover it. You could call that a self-pass. Stu with the pass up to Lucid. Very long pass. Lucid, getting pressured and managed to just get the disc away. However, Blue will slap it. Bullied will pick up, gets stunned out by Leonardo. Leonardo gets a clear through, all the way through to the orange bubble. Will be picked up by Yogsy. Yogsy walking it in and getting the shot in. 10-2 to Blade. They are now 8 points away. And we have just under 2 minutes remaining.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
This is now BRAZEN Badgers with the joust advantage. Stu with the disc. Walking it through, sending it down this time as they were all covered. And Lucid will pick up, walking it through, trying to send it through under the shield. But straight into Yogsy's hands. Yogsy now with the clear and dribble. Bouncing in the tunnel there. Gets headbutted by one of the blue players. Legend juking out, sending a pass over to Yogsy, trying, but just missing it. Lucid will pick up and send it all the way back through. However, will have an awkward bounce and come right back. Lucid will pick up again for BRAZEN Badgers, sending the clear all the way through. This time, no awkward bounces included. Race for the disc now. Ando with the disc, trying to go for the shot, just bouncing it off the backboard. JB just following that disc, just a little too slow for the disc. They will get the stun on the orange. However, orange will still pick up, getting stunned out. Plenty of stuns there going on in that little corner. Absolutely immense amount of stuns. Trying to get the slap clear through. Legend now with the clear all the way through. No backline defenders to stop that one. Yogsy now missing the disc. Will be Leonardo. No, won't be. It will be Ando. Getting a slap away back into the mid. Leonardo, however, will pick up back for Blade. Getting pressured. Gets stunned out. And the clear back through.
15 seconds remaining. Blue team takes
JB now with the disc. Sending it. It's clearing out. Just bouncing off the tunnel. Stuck in a trench here. Stu will pick up. Going for one last final shot. Just missing it just high. And that will be it for this game. Blade finishing just as strong as they started. 10-2. The caster is me. It's me, Ollie. For that person who's asking who the caster is. Can't believe it's week 4 and you still don't know who I am. No, I'm kidding. But now you do. I hope you remember my name for the next cast you hear me in, because you better. Wait, is that Animal? Animal from Blade? Bruh. You thought I was Swift? Ah, well. Compliment. That's a compliment to me. Swift is my idol. No, I'm kidding. Swift is a good caster. Yes, Animal. Big boy here indeed. Yeah, I can tell. I just read your name properly and I could tell. Animal from Blade? Wow. Doesn't even know who I am. That's just unfortunate. However, that will be the end of this game. That was BRAZEN Badgers versus Blade. Blade taking it 2 rounds, taking both rounds. Very strong end to this game. As strong as they started, like I just mentioned. That will bring us to an end. I have been Ismioli, your amazing, wonderful caster. Our wonderful cameraman, Alocoste, running these amazing cams here today. And you guys all in the chat have been amazing as usual. And I'll see you guys in another cast. See ya.
Season 3 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Rebuff Reality, Asterion Products, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net.